walked that dusty highway when the sun was sinking low. Boots kicked up the gravel where the wildflowers grow. The wind whispered stories of the men who came before, of hearts that broke and found the Lord behind an open door. My shadow stretched for miles down the road of my mistakes. Every turn, every choice, another heart that aches. I saw a fork ahead where darkness met the light, and I knelt in the dust, praying for the will to fight. Hallelujah, at the crossroads where my sins fall away, where mercy meets the morning and the night turns into day. I hear the angels calling through the pines and the sky, saying, child, lift your head, let your weary soul fly. Mama's words echo soft but strong in my mind. Some grace is for the broken, the lost you'll always find. I remember nights spent drowning in the hollow of my shame, but the river bends for those who learn to call his name. The coyotes howl like ghosts beneath the silver moon, and I hum a hymn that feels like a long-lost tune. Every scar on my hands, every tear I've cried, led me to the place where love and faith collide. The crossroads aren't just lines in the dirt, they're where heaven and hell meet, where the soul gets hurt. But I hear a melody soft, yet it calls me near, a hymn for the sinner who's learned to fear. Hallelujah, at the crossroads where the light bends the night, where forgiveness rains down and hearts find their side. The angels whisper, you're home if you choose to stay. And I take my first step toward a brand new day. I saw old Joe praying on the edge of the creek, his hands worn with labor, his voice barely meek. He said, son, I've been where you are, lost in the fight, but the Lord meets you here in the darkness of night. The church bells ring in my memory, soft and slow, calling the weary back to where the faithful go. I fold my hands, I close my eyes, I breathe and feel the peace that comes when you finally believe.
I've walked with the devil down alleys of doubt. He promised me gold, but he only took my shout. I've stumbled in shadows, I've faltered in sin, but grace came running and I let him in. The crossroads isn't just dirt under moonlit skies. It's the place where the spirit wakes, where the lost man cries.
Hallelujah, at the crossroads, hear the choir rise. The mountains echo mercy, the river testifies. The devil tried to hold me, and I tried the preacher with his worn-out Bible says, son, faith is stronger than the trials you survive. I felt his hand in the fire, in the smoke of regret, a soft voice saying, child, your story's not finished yet. The fence posts and the wild roses mark the way, every footstep closer to a brighter day. I walk through the crossroads, each step a prayer, knowing that love and mercy linger everywhere.
The road seems endless, the night so cold, but in his arms we find a story retold. We lift our hearts, we raise our hands, we follow the light that heals and understands.
I hear the church door creak on its old brass hinge, smells of candles, wood, and the earth's gentle cringe. I kneel at the altar where the light spills through, and let the cross remind me of what is true. The memories of sin and pain still cling,
but grace has given me a reason to sing. The choir hums like a river wide